Up next, the Warriors taking on the Grizzlies. For Golden State, kind of a seesaw affair. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And a chance here to check out some stats for Stephen Curry.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage is slumping over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3. And for Golden State, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Then it's Michael Porter, then it's Drew Eubanks, and it's Brown in at the 4. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would...
And some changes here for the Warriors. Markkanen comes in for Brown, and it's Porter Jr. in for Michael Porter. Here's Podziemski. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Eubanks, the pass to Markkanen. With the crossover, it's deflected. Now Moody. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Porter. Back to Curry. Now Markkanen. Eubanks with it. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. Markkanen from long range. The rebound by Moody.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
To the wing on the left. Eubanks, the pass to Markkanen. And again, no good by Golden State. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 15-6 run. Jackson with a screen on Curry. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Stephen Curry.
Morant just doing a nice job absorbing the hit there.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Watson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Michael Porter comes in for Curry. Back to Markkanen. To the middle. The steal. Here's Whitehead. No made baskets yet. Down low. Outside Moody. Lopez, the screen on Porter. Here's Moody. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnover.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Podziemski. And that time also a missed shot.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Morant against Porter. Misses off the left iron. Warriors trail by 11. A minute 22 left in the first quarter. Pass to Podziemski. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. Podziemski's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Whitehead. Moody with it. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Driving to the basket. And the shot goes in. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Markkanen with a screen on Moran. The drive by Porter. Back to Pajemski. From deep. The rebound by Moody. Moody's got 4 rebounds now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson down low. Defended by Watson. Moody from outside. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Outside Pajemski. Screen by Watson. Lets it go from deep. The shot won't fall. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Hey guys, the Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
They've got Karis LeVert, Michael Porter out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Porter in at the point guard position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Back to Moody. Jackson with a screen on LeVert. Here's Moody. Warriors with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Jackson for 3. Second chance effort, and it's laid in by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Yeah, using his frame to get into good position. Jackson Jr. getting the extra possession and points.
Markkanen outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Rim protection and shooting so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day. Pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Porter. Jackson attacking. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 6.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
LeVert right side. Markkanen for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Timeout. And the Grizzlies call time here. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Moody. Inside, Jackson. Nice D from Brown.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Porter from outside. Cleared away by Wells.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Jackson. Moody on the wing. Clock at 6. Jackson, pass to Lopez. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And Lopez is mostly an inside or outside guy, but he'll take advantage at times of a mid-range J if he finds one.
Brown with a screen. Back to LeVert. The 3 is up. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Moody. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Back to Jackson. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Jackson's got 9 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on G.G. Jackson. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a switch here. Pajemski's checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Baines checked in. Porter against Bain. Brown, a screen on Bain. The drive by Porter. And since the break, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. The Warriors, 2nd. The Grizzlies, 4th.
It's obvious that both of these teams value every free throw they get. Since the break, they've been really dialed in from the line.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Waters checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Grizzlies lead by 8. Pass to Wells. Here's Waters. Six to shoot. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And the Grizzlies lead by 10. The Warriors have got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Now Brown. Porter looks it over. Outside Pajemski. Brown with a screen to the paint. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Pass to Huff. Curry against Morant. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 8. To the inside. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that one drops. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, no fret from Curry. As long as there's time, he's confident.
Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Here's Wells. They set the pick. Moody from outside. The Warriors pull it in. And here's Pajemski. 5 points in the game. Now here's Porter. Pass to Curry. Marketed outside. Off target from three-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Morant against Curry. They still need this. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Pass to Brown. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Will stand in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Pass to Brown. On the wing, Curry, defended by Jackson. And here's Porter outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Porter's got 17.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. Doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Timeout called. Memphis. He's checked in for Williams.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, number 23, Derek Whitehead.
Wells, the pass to Lopez. Here's Morant. He got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Jackson. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Curry passes to Brown. Outside Porter. Takes the three. And the Warriors with another three. Memphis has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Coach, there's an interesting story about Watson's draft experience.
Yeah, the story is, Brian, that the Nuggets were willing to trade to move up to get him. That's how much they thought of him. They weren't able to do that, but they were able to get him with the final pick of the first round anyway.
This goes to show you how important scouting is.
And luck.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Screen by Watson. And here's Curry for three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Whitehead. He's guarded by Porter. Yes! A Morant three!
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
1:19 left to play in the first half. Outside Curry. Floats one up. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Morant looking around. To the middle. 6 to shoot. The teardrop. Pass to Wells. Here's Whitehead. He's guarded by Porter. Curry against Morant. Morant missing again.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Curry passes to Porter. Back to Curry. The three ball. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Left side, Morant. Morant, strong finish at the rim.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Grizzlies out in front, up 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. Something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. We'll have to make some changes in the offseason.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Warriors make some changes. Lowry Markkanen's checked in for Eubanks. Watson comes in for Brown. And it's Porter Jr. in for Podziemski. On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got Jackson. Ja Morant is out there with Moody. Then it's Jackson. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Curry passes to Porter. Markkanen against Lopez. 5 to shoot. Back to Porter. On the wing, Curry. And stolen by Morant. Jackson outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense. They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Jackson finds Jackson. Outside Morant. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Porter from outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Brook Lopez. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Porter from outside nails it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 27 points.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Back to Jackson. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. Jackson's got 13 in the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to Porter. Back to LeVert. Rebounded by Lopez. Memphis leading by 15. Moody from outside. Porter pulls it in.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Outside Moody. Jackson, the screen. Takes a 13-footer, and he gets it to go off the front iron. Moody's got 4 points in the quarter.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Jackson Jr. Third personal foul.
The first free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good for LeVert. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Grizzlies out in front, up by 15. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Hayden Watson is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Brandon Podziemski, and it's Porter in at the point. That's the Warriors 5. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Moody. Moody's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Bane. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Porter looks it over. Pass to Podziemski. Outside, Brown. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
From deep, Payne. Great D that time from Porter.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And what a night he's having on the glass, putting in the work to help his team close out possessions.
To the paint. Here's Lopez. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. Outside Podziemski. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Porter's got 29.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
On the wing, Bane. He's guarded by Porter. Bane, no good. Warriors trail by 15. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Watson. Now Markkanen. Outside Porter. Launches the three. Connects from downtown. Porter's got 32 points.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Jackson, pass to Wells. The three from Bane. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Porter. Pass to Brown. Outside Watson. Now Markkanen, defended by Jackson. Markkanen misses. And it's Bane with the ball for Memphis. They led by as many as 18. Wells, the pass to Moody. Bane with it. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Brown, a screen on Bane. Pass to Podziemski. The three. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
To win the cold spell. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Wells, defended by Watson. From downtown, and it's Desmond Bane with the three.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
And here's Porter, guarded by Bane. Back to Podziemski. Takes a three. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert. Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Warriors make some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Markkanen. Porter Jr. comes in for Watson. And it's Stephen Curry in for Podziemski. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Lopez. Jackson comes in for Jackson. Whitehead, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Ja Morant in for Desmond Bane. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Warriors trail by 15. Outside Porter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up. Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
Porter, the pass to Porter. Now Brown. Outside Curry. Fires for three. For three, Stephen Curry.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Curry against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. Memphis making a switch here. Baines checked in.
Number 22, Desmond Baines.
Off the inbound. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Porter against Bain. Eubanks the screen. The drive by Porter. And here's Curry for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Not falling for him there. 7 for 15 now. Porter with it. Jackson in his pocket. Jackson against Porter. Outside Curry. Uncovered. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Curry's got 16 points here in the second half. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game. Curry against Morant. Outside for Porter. And the Warriors with another 3.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remained red hot from deep.
Pass to Morant. Jackson with it. Inside. Here's Edey. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Porter against Bain. Porter with a screen on Morant. The 3 from Curry. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Morant. High arcing shot. Warriors with the rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Porter. He takes it in, and he makes it. Porter's got 39.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Curry. Back to Porter. 5 on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Fifth personal foul. Third team foul.
And he drops the first. Porter hits them both. Memphis leading by 6. Timeout, Grizzlies. Warriors on D. 6-point game. Curry against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Curry. Morant, the pass to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. No good from outside.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside Curry. Ooh, Curry, what a tough finish.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Memphis leading by 4. Here's Morant. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Morant's got 11 in the second half.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Here's Curry. A rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Morant against Curry. Here's Wells. Pass to Bane. 3-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Brown's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts. Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Porter against Morant. Payne with a screen on Porter. Here's the floater. Chalk up 2 there. Morant's got 34 points.
Yeah, and Morant definitely has that floater in his arsenal.
Timeout called, the Warriors. They're behind by 9. Pajimski's checked in for Porter. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they... Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.